Sorry, I'm 4 minutes late. I'm sorry. I look like crap because I'm absolutely shattered today. I'm so tired today. But sorry, I was on the phone to the solicitor about the house stuff. So I'll fill you in on that in a minute when. Honestly, it's all been going on this week. So much to update you on this week about the house crap. But we'll just kind of give it a few minutes and see who else is going to come in and say hello. Morning, Lisa. How are we? How is it over there in the US of A? Have you been golfing? What's the weather like? Is it warm? Is it rainy? It's been a bit crappy still. Weather's still a bit, but it is sunny today. So I'm hoping that this is a change, and we're actually going to get some warm weather through to dry the course out to be able to go and play golf. So that's where we're at the minute. I think we weren't playing tomorrow. We're at a dentist tomorrow now. So tomorrow's a bit of a chill day. So we are golfing on Sunday, though, at the new club in Bowtree. So, yeah, that's where we're at. That is where we're at. So, yeah, doing okay. Rain this afternoon, so you'll get wet. Are you golfing this afternoon then, Lisa? I mean, when will this wet weather ever end? When will the rain stop? It just seems like it's been absolutely relentless since about October. Absolutely relentless. I mean, surely 6 months of rain is not conducive to anything, surely. It can just do one. I've had enough, yes. I've had enough. Morning, Colston. How are we? Are you at work? Are you lurking at work? Or are you off today? Is it your rest day? Morning, Steve. Can't be on long golf up to 1 o'clock. Oh, that's 54 minutes. Soggy bit, a bit playable. That's what it's like here. It's a bit soggy. I think 9 holes are kind of playable at Crook Hill, but the rest of it is a little bit soggy. And then at the back 9 is just derelict at the minute, I think. But yeah. Morning, Mr. Casper. Long time no speak. How the devil are we? Where have you been? Where have you been, Casper? You've been hiding. Are you still loved up? That's the question. And are you coming to the golf day, Mr. Casper? Did you get the email? I'm backtracking now. I'm sure I sent you the email. Yeah, where have you been, Kev? You're off today, back on Sunday. Are you golfing today, Colston? Or is it a bit soggy over there where you are down there? Morning, Neil. It's busy at work, I see. Pimmy, why are you putting boring faces? Is that because you've been sat waiting for me? I'm sorry. I was on the phone to the solicitor. I'll tell you all about it in a minute. Yes, he'll be there. Excellent. Yes. I will add you on as a yes to my list then, Kev. No problem at all. You're injured. Why are you injured, Colston? What have you done? You haven't been trying to use Marie's potato peeler, have you? And accidentally cut yourself because you're not allowed to use sharp objects. Yeah, so are you just first of all, while you're chatting in the background, Colston, about your injury, are we all sat down? Are we ready for the story? I mean, what's me? That's a question I should not ask. What, are you ready? Is everyone ready? Yeah, are you all sat down ready for the story of a lifetime? Because you're going to love this, honestly. Just when you think things can't get any worse. Oh, that sounds painful. Yeah, rest that. Get some deep heat on it or something. Have a nice massage. Anyway, house stuff. So, where were we at last week? We were just waiting for some inquiries to be, not inquiries, some last 2 things of, so on the sale of the house, everything's done apart from this deeded variation for the solar panels on the new house. And it needs to get an indemnity for for some building regs. He seemed to think it's to do with the conservatory that was built before his time. I seem to think it's to do with like on the bedroom where the back wall was, he's had like a little sticky out bit built onto it. And that's where like his wife's dressing table was. So I think the building regs is for that, because he had this little bit built on and there's been no building regs for it. So I think that's what the indemnity is for. Anyway, that was where we were last Friday. Saturday, I get a phone call from our vendor, Peter. And he says, "Have you heard what's happened yesterday?" I was like, "No, what's happened yesterday?" He says, "Oh, I've sacked my solicitors." And I'm like, "Oh my God, are you joking?" He says, "They're absolute rubbish. They've not been doing anything they should have been doing. So I sacked them. Off they go." I'm just thinking, where does this is leaves us in a right pickle, this. So he says, I've sacked off the estate agent as well. I'm going to Italy for a couple of days. I'm back on Monday night, so I'm going to go and instruct a new solicitor on Tuesday. Right, okay. At this point, my head was just going. So I emailed our solicitor, giving me a bit of a lowdown on what had happened. Monday, I get a phone call from our estate agent saying, what's happened? Apparently, our buyers have had, their solicitors have had an email to say there's a problem up the chain and somebody's pulled out of a purchase. And I'm like, no, it's just you're just changing the solicitors because they were rubbish. They were absolutely rubbish, these solicitors. I mean, rubbish. So Tuesday comes. He goes into town, Peter, and he goes and instructs a new solicitor. Fine. In the meantime, I did speak to ours and said we won't be redoing any inquiries. We still just need to rectify the deed of variation and this indemnity, which is a 2-minute job. Regarding the deed of variation, I sent him a copy of it on the 1st of March. He signed it and got his trustees to sign it and sent back to his solicitors on the 6th, who confirmed on the 8th they'd received it and they had dealt with it. What that means, we don't know. So between the 8th and the 15th, when he sacked them, they'd done nothing. There was no correspondence, no nothing. So what needs to happen with the deed of variation? Once he's signed it with his trustees, the solicitors need to send it to a Shea Greener, who was the company that are leasing the roof space. They need to sign it and then send it onto Land Registry. They update the title. Everyone's happy. Now, when his solicitor said, "We've dealt with it," we don't know what "we've dealt with it" means. So in the meantime, I emailed Shea Green this week and said, "Look, this has happened. Can you let me know where we are in the stage? Have you got this deed? Have you not got the deed? What's the crack?" And they've come back to me and said, "We can't speak to you basically because you're not the homeowner." So I spoke to Peter and he said he was going to try and get hold of them and find out what's going on. So he's left a message for them to call him back. Anyway, so we don't know what's happening with that one. That's where we're at. So in the meantime, also, he has actually pulled out this purchased property. He's buying a different one now because there was something wrong with the one that he was buying and he didn't want anything to do with it. So anyway, he is buying a new property. Oh, hang on. Let me shut this door. Is it any old iron man? Debbie! Any old iron. Can you hear that? Any old iron? Oh, they're gone now. Anyway, so yes, he's actually buying a new property, a different one. And you just think, oh, this is going to take for friggin' ever. But no, he doesn't want any searches doing. He doesn't want any surveys. He wants nothing. He just wants a contract to buy the house. That's all he wants. So it shouldn't actually affect things too much. Given we didn't have a moving day anyway, it's not like it's pushed it back any because we had no idea when we're moving. In the meantime, our buyers are happy to kind of wait a little bit longer. But I did say to Peter, I said, if push came to shove and our buyers threatened to pull out, would you be willing to move on to get out the property so that we can move in and obviously sort everything out this side? And he said, it won't come to that, but yeah, I will. Oh, God. Oh, God, why is nothing easy? In the meantime, I have also taken him on Tuesday another copy of the deed of variation so he can get it signed, get his vendors, his trustees to sign it. take it to his new solicitors. So in the event that the Shade Greener doesn't have this deed, he's got a signed copy ready to go. So we're trying to mitigate any future problems by having it in place now. So that's where we are. So I've no idea when we're moving. We're still here. Colson, yes, we'll be in by December 25th. I don't know what year, though. I doubt it'll be this year. No, it will be this year. Yeah, so we will need a nursing home. I mean, Neil certainly will. I think he's about to lose his... Yeah, he's not going to lose his shizzle, to be fair. He's not been too bad. He's just... I think Neil's just getting frustrated because he's been going on so long and he just wants to move and get in there. Because when we went to see him on Peter on Tuesday, we had another look around the bungalow. So it just kind of like fired everything back up of wanting to kind of get in and just get it sorted. Do you know what I mean? Although he did say, I wish I'd not gone because I've seen everything that needs doing. And I was like, well, I knew everything needed doing. When you look at a property, it's like, oh, yeah, this is nice. Don't need to do anything to this. But then you notice that he's got a million pictures on every wall. So, as soon as he takes those down, there's going to be a million holes in that wall. So, it's going to need decorating. We know that. I knew that anyway. But I don't think Neil realised it would be so soon, bless him. But yeah, we are very lucky the buyers are okay with it. Very lucky. I mean, to be fair with the buyers, when they come to look at it in November and October, they told us that they sold their house and they were moving in with one of the parents, either his parents or her parents. I don't know which one it was, so that they could break the chain. That's where we thought they were at. But when I spoke to our estate agent last week, he said, oh, they're worried about losing their buyer, so they're just going to complete and move in with the in-laws. And I thought, well, I thought they'd already done that. But anyway, so that's what they're doing now. So, but yeah, she's as long as it's not going to take, months and months and months, they're happy to sit tight and wait a bit longer. So we are very, very lucky. Very lucky. To be fair, he is ready to move in Neil. And to be honest, Neil, everyone, I thought that the amount of boxes that we've got packed and got, because we've sorted like everything. If we don't need it, we don't use it, it's gone. It's gone to the tip, it's gone to charity shops, it's gone. So we're being quite frugal in what we're taking with us. He's got more boxes than we have. And there's only one of him in the bungalow. We're condensing a 4-bedroom house and the attic. And we haven't got anything as near as what he's got, I don't think. He's thinking, oh my God. But I think he's a bit of a hoarder. And I think because I think his wife's died last year, that's why he's moving. So there's a lot of boxes which I think are his wife's belongings, memories, things like that. So obviously he's not going to want to get rid of them. So that's why he's probably taking so much stuff with him, because he doesn't want to get rid of his wife's memory at the minute. So, but that's where we're at. I could write a book out. It's like an ongoing saga every week. It's ridiculous. You're right, Colton. He is frustrated, but not because he's done most of the packing. He's done none of the packing. None. As he said, he's done nothing. Literally nothing. Bless him. But I haven't got onto you, have I, Neil? I haven't moaned at you for not doing anything, have I? I've just gone on with it and done it. And in fact, I even said, you can pack your pub up, and I ended up packing it up. Unbelievable. Afternoon, Alan. How are you? Yeah, the house problems are just never ending, I think the word is. Mr. Sorrell's in. Hi, Mr. Sorrell. That's just rude. Who poked you? Go back to sleep. It is me that wanted to move, you're right. But you're looking forward to moving, Neil. Have a good one, Steve. Hope it's not too soggy for you. You're right, of course, it would be done wrong. But I would have appreciated a little bit of, something. Tape a box up or something. So, Neil, if I gave you the option now, no, nothing's happened, Pimmy. I've just been given a house saga story. I'm sure it's Saturday Night Live tomorrow, so I'm sure we'll say it all again tomorrow. Steve, not Steve. Neil, sorry. You agreed to move. You did agree to move. If I gave you the option now to not move, stay here, would you rather stay here or would you rather get moved? I'm not saying it's going to happen, of course, it's not. But if I gave the option to stay where we are and forget it all, or move to a nice, lovely, nice semi-rural bungalow, what would you do? You're not saying, you don't want to incriminate yourself, Neil. You know you want to move. You're looking forward to it. I'll try not to, Colson, but there might be people on tomorrow that have not heard the story, so of course I've got to tell it again. In all of its animated glory. But there you go. There you go. Anyway, moving on. Last night, Neil and I went out on a date night, didn't we, Neil? We had a good crack, didn't we, Neil? Neil? That's not nice. It's your Saturday Night Live. Your followers. No, Alan. No. What do you mean, Kev? You haven't had the email, haven't you, Kev, about the golf day? There's no updates as yet. And this is another problem. Oh, God. Because I haven't sent any emails out yet begging for prizes to any companies, I can't send any emails out, because if things get delivered after we've moved, they're going to come here. And I can't, and so I need to get them somewhere else. Unless I get them sent to somebody else's house. That could be an idea. I might ask Becky and see if I can send them to Becky's house. I need to get some emails out soon. I can't leave it till that end of April, May time. Otherwise, we're going to have no raffle prizes and nothing. At the minute, I've got nothing. So I'll be begging for everyone to chuck in some raffle prizes and God knows what else. This chuffing rate. But no, there's no further updates as yet. No, we're not changing venue, Kev, because it's going to be a problem on Sunday. For next year, we will be. Next year, we'll probably be at Bawtry. But it will be a Friday next year, I think. So, anyway, we'll see. So, yes, I will tell you in a minute, actually. I'll tell you now. So, yeah, we went to the cast last night. So, just to backtrack, I will tell you. On Valentine's Day, I've got Neil a little box. It's like a box of dates, a year's worth of dates. And you pull a card out every week. And you can have one for going out, staying in, doing something different, or a day trip. And you like open the card up and it says what you have to go do. Anyway, we pulled one out and it says go to the theatre. And we're like, I mean, we'll go to the theatre, but there you go. So we're looking around, and we couldn't go to the theatre that night because there was nothing on. So I was like, okay, we'll shelve it, but we'll have a look and see what we can go to in the future. So we didn't really we looked at theatres, but it was like, it kind of initially sort of think of a play or something like that. But we kind of said, look, if it's on at the theatre, the Cast Theatre, for example, we'll go to it. And we were looking around and we saw the show called 7 Drunken Nights. It's the story of the Dubliners. And I thought that was quite interesting. So we booked it. And it was on last night. It's on tonight as well. So anyone in Doncaster, if you've nothing to do tonight, there's still a few seats left. I would highly recommend you go and see it, even if you don't know anything about the Dubliners. Honestly, we had such a good night. It was a cracking event. I mean, I didn't really know anything about the Dubliners. I'd heard of them, but it's quite an interactive show. As in, they're encouraging you to clap along with the music and that. And you're tapping your feet all the time because it's such upbeat, jolly music. And do you know what? There was a bit of music, a bit of storytelling, a bit of music, a bit more storytelling, and it was really. There were some highs and lows, as in some of the sad bits. It really kind of got you there. You're like, struggling to kind of keep your emotions in check. It was quite emotional in some places. And then you were at the other end of the scale where it was just so happy and jolly, and you're just like, hey, good old time. But no, honestly, it's a really, really good show. And they're actually touring around the UK, I think. So I think Paul Jackson's lad, Sam, he's been to see it. And he said to us, oh, well, you would enjoy that. And he was right. We had a cracking night. So anyone, if you see that, go and have a look. Go and watch it, because it is such a good show. I guarantee you will not come out of it not smiling, because we were just even when some of the music's on, and you're smiling as you. You can't describe it. And then at the end of it, to get you up on your feet and join in, they play like 2 or 3 extra songs, and they get you involved and stuff, and get you clapping and singing along. It's honestly doesn't sound like anyone's cup of tea, but it's brilliant. Honestly, go watch it. Go see Seven Drunken Nights. It's brilliant. That's my plug for the night. So yes, that's date night last night. Highly enjoyable. How are you doing, Chris? Yep, all good here, all good. Kev, you have half a bottle of whiskey. Not quite sure that would constitute as a prize. It's used goods, mate. Used goods. You might have some of your if you've been swigging out the bottle, might have a bit of backwash. I don't think anyone wants any of that. Love you, Kev. You send an email, see if you're a holiday company. Yep, I'm all up for people tapping their resources for raffle prizes. 100%. Who's the enemy, Kev? Your son-in-law? Yeah, there's like Colton says, there's quite a few people stopping there. There is quite a few. I think there's most people stopping at Lakeside Premier Inn, to be fair. The wife. The enemy. You wait till I see her. You're a bad man, Mr. Sorry. You're a bad man. As you told. Yes, you should be ashamed of yourself. What, you have to bring your wife? Is Leslie coming, is she? Amazing. You lot get on the course. We'll have a cracking time in Clubhouse. And I promise I won't get them drunk. So we have a cracking time. We do have a really good time at Clubhouse. There's last couple of years we've had Lisa, Ian's wife, Shaz, Jacko's wife, Gail, Pimmy's wife, Lindsay didn't come last year, but we had Lindsay the year before. Who else was there? We had quite a few people. They've got T-shirts now saying with the name on the front, a bright pink T-shirt with the name on, and the back it says "Glamorous Assistant." So yeah, love my glamorous assistants. Who else was a glamorous assistant last year? Can't remember. I'll have to get some pictures out. Bilbo! Bilbo's coming this year. And he's bringing his lovely wife. So, Bilbo, I've not seen you since it'd be 2020. Ryder Cup 2020. It must be that long since we've seen you. God, that's time's flown, isn't it? Bloody hell. Yeah, so Bilbo is Neil's long-lost cousin through marriage. How freaky is that? Meeting on the Ryder Cup, and there's a family connection there. Freaky. Yep, and Sexy Frank, he'll be there again this year doing the handicap stuff, checking people in. He's my glamorous assistant as well. So I'm competing on Monday, the 10th of June. So we're stopping up there on this Sunday night. It's a busy few days, actually. So on the Thursday before that, we're at... where are we at? Neil, where are we going on the Thursday? Penrith, that's it. I know it became a P. I can't think of it. Yeah, we're at Penrith on the Thursday. Travelling to Scotland Thursday night. Friday and Saturday we're golfing with Mr. Ray. Sunday morning, early doors, we're driving back down to York because we're playing at Kilmit Percy on Sunday afternoon with Kent and Debbie. And then the Monday, it's the Trilby Tour at Kilmwick Percy. And Kent is my caddy. And Debbie and Neil are going to walk around, follow us around. And boo me when I make some rubbish shots. Morning, Peter. How are we? So, yes, I'll have done the Trilby Tour by the time the golf day is around anyway. Your mate's coming on for the day. Excellent. Chris? What, she's coming all this way just for the day? Why does my things keep on stopping and starting? Yeah, see you later, Neil. Oh, yes, you are going to Carrot Green, aren't you, Kevin? It is where we first met, isn't it? Are we going to recreate it like a romantic moment? We'll sit in the clubhouse and you'll approach us and see if you want, if you see if you can join us. But now we know, we say no, piss off. As if I would do that. But no, yeah, that's got to be. How many years is that? About 3 years ago, Kev? Must be about 3 years ago. That's in July. That's 2 weeks before the golf day, that as well. Sunday the 14th of July. So yes, it's all going on. All going on at the minute. We've got lots of things planned. The downside is the weather's been too rubbish to actually go out and do anything about anything else. So I will apologise now. The lack of golfing content is not my fault. It's the weather's fault. So I'm not going out, hacking up a muddy course. And because I've not been out golfing, the quality of my golf and Neil's golf is not worthy of being shown. So I need to get it back out, get playing a bit more, and get the quality to a standard where people actually might watch it, not go, dog shit, turn it off. So we will get back on the course. I apologise profusely about the lack of content. And obviously because I've been trying to sort this moving house out crap, I've not had time to edit it anyway, even if I've had any footage. As I said, I've got a little bit of footage actually from September last year. I did actually get some footage from Portugal. So I will try and do a little bit of editing if I can this weekend. Try. Even if I can try and stretch a little what I've got out for once a week until I get a bit more. We'll get there. We'll get there anyway. It's my round. Yeah, but you get my rounds, Neil, because I'm like the Queen. I don't carry my purse or money. Why do that when I've got a Neil? God, 3 years. How long's that, eh? Oh, what are you buying? In fact, do I even want to know? Do I want to know what you've got, Chris? Yes, of course there is. Of course there is. Is that is it Lee? Is it Lee? But yeah, absolutely. I can add them to the list, no problem at all. Just let me know his name and his girlfriend's name, and I'll stick them on my list. I do need to send a chaser email out to a lot of people that haven't responded, to be honest. There's loads of people that haven't responded. But we're still sat at around 50-odd people at the minute. So it's not too bad. We will get over 100 this year. Guarantee we will get over 100 this year. There's one bloke that contacted me, and he's got like a bit of a society thing going. So he wants to bring a few teams. So that'd be good. Be good. It's whack fuck. And that's not me swearing. It's WAQFUK. And he's trying to get like a bit of a brand going as well. But it's like a society thing. So that's what we all do when we hit the ball, isn't it? You whack it and then you swear. I'm guessing that's where it comes from. Makes sense to me anyway. Yeah. How's the new driver? It's still in the shop, Colson. I've not got one yet. There's no point in me looking at anything new. Not until I can actually get back out on the course and use the bloody thing, is there? Let's be honest. Because, yeah. I mean, it looks bright today because it is nice and bright today. But we have a couple of days of nice bright weather, but it just doesn't dry our Crook Hill out long enough to do anything with it. But Bawtry's All right, Bawtry Drive. We are playing on Bawtry on Sunday, Alan. If you want to come along. I know we tried last weekend, but then it got closed. So we are playing on Sunday, and we are playing at. Look at my calendar. We're playing at 12 o'clock, I think. About 12 o'clock, I think we're playing, Al. I've got it booked out in my phone calendar, 12 till 4. So it's around about 12:04 or about a few minutes to 12. We'll get there about 20 to 12 anyway. So hopefully we'll see you there. Lee and Kaz, let me write it. I thought it was Lee. He's the one that got absolutely battered, didn't he, at Ryder Cup? Bless him. It's like his body's a temple and he can't cope with his alcohol. And didn't Ian look after him in the minibus or something like that? I seem to remember. Make sure he got home safely. Bless him. What's that, Chris? You bought something special. Oh dear. I don't like it when people say they bought something special. It scares me. You're a member of the Corrin Great Crowd and Good People. What's that? Is that something new on YouTube? I don't know what that is. Yeah, see you soon, Bilbo. Definitely. Your Nike SQ. It's a lovely offer, Chris. You know what? It'd be one of them that I'd be like, I don't want to use it, but I'll have a go of it, and it'll go about 300 yards or something stupid. See, Mr. Gambles are going down the Cayley Golf Club. What's the Cayley Golf Club route? Do I live under a rock? All these things that people are saying to me, I don't know what they are. I think I live under a rock. I've got an email that says personal documents information change for me has been approved. Oh, this could be interesting. Let's have a look. Interesting stuff here. Interesting stuff. Oh, Cayley Golf Club's not a golf club. I thought you meant a golf club. Oh, right, okay. So, oh yeah, I've been promoted, by the way. I've been promoted at work. Just saying, putting it out there. I'm now project manager at work. Thank you. What's new in my compensation? So there you go. I won't say you heard it here first because I knew about it last week anyway. Well, anyway, that's what time is it? I need to get gone in a minute because I've got a meeting in about half an hour. But it's been lovely to see you all again. And for you to listen to me whinging about our ongoing saga of the house. You never know next week. In fact, no, next week's Good Friday. Won't be here next week. No, I won't be able to bear my own driver because I still don't earn as much as Neil, so he can still buy my driver. Thanks, Neil. Yeah, see you Sunday, Alan, hopefully. Yes, see you next week. I mean, we're on Saturday Night Live tomorrow. I won't be here next Friday because it's Good Friday, so we're on bank holiday and I'm not logging into my work computer. I think we're golfing actually on Friday next week. So I'll be back the week after, which will be April then. So yeah, I'll see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And tomorrow night, if not. So have a good one. Take care. Happy golfing. See you later.